Get Bijan. Get Bijan. Get Bijan. Get Bijan. Get Bijan. Get Bijan.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bijan Robinson won championships single-handedly, as did Drake May, as did Chase Brown, as did Derrick Henry. And if you had two of those, well, I have news for you. Your league mates need to potentially take a
big lap.
Hi, my name is Bijan Robinson. I like long walks on the beach. And, well, I also like scoring touchdowns.
Your Bijan card has been revoked if you don't own Bijan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there definitely have been mistakes made this year. Lots of things to learn, lots of things to incorporate into next year. But one thing is for certain, drafting Bijan 1.1, which was a big mantra of this channel for the entire season. 1.1 Bijan seemed to pay off today.
Let him cook.
Congratulations to everybody that won their championship. You had a remarkable run with Bijan Robinson, who changed his name during the middle of the season, changed it back. Some ups and downs, Falcons up and down. It's been quite a wild ride, to say the least. But we do have some numbers to share. I'm going to screenshot this game so we can break it down. Lots of disappointment, lots of fire. A mixed bag for many of you, those that needed Stafford and Puka. Puka did deliver, and man, that catch at the end was amazing. It was ruled out, and it was out. The ball hit the ground. But as far as the catch was concerned, the actual hands piece of that play, at least, it was an unbelievable grab by Puka Nacua, one-handed. It was unreal. The guy's just a phenom. Although he seems to be a little off his rocker lately, and we wonder what will come of that later with his threats of retiring early and just being kind of a wild man. But Puka Nacua is unbelievable. Bijan Robinson, 22 totes, only 22 carries. Do we understand or comprehend the significance here? 22 carries, 195, one touchdown, 8.9 a pop, 5 catches, 34 yards, an additional touchdown. For those that are counting, that's 2 tutties and well over 200 yards total. Bijan is our hero.
Let him cook.
Get Bijan.
Perfection is what he is. Kyren kind of bounced back, but the stats don't really tell the story. 13 carries for 92 yards, helped no one, 9 points. I mean, he did have 3 for 38, but I'm just saying, like, the way he played, 7.1 yards per pop, ripping off runs, didn't really help you when you're talking about a 10, 12, 13-point scoring affair. Blake Corum got injured in this game, which could help fantasy football 0% because it is week 17. Puka Nacua had 47 yards on 5 receptions with a touchdown. Kind of a salvage day for him. Drake London, 1 catch, 4 yards. Helped no one. Kyren Williams, again, decent day at the office, I guess you could say, but definitely played better than that stat line is going to tell you. What a day. What a game. I mean, the Falcons winning this game 27-24 with the Rams not holding back was kind of embarrassing. And it makes you wonder if the Niners, probably the Eagles, are the 2 best teams in the NFC, period. Like, I don't think there's even really a debate at all. It's you're talking about those 2 teams. Which one's going to be in potentially the Super Bowl facing who? New England? Is it Denver? What's your choice over on the AFC side of things? It's going to be fun to watch this battle, this playoff battle. Congrats to everybody who won a championship. I see a lot of people saying that they had some championships won by this Bijan Robinson performance. So very, very happy and pleased. Taking away all your opponent's Bijan cards.
Your Bijan card has been revoked.
In one swoop, we take them all away. Everybody that got a W, drop a W in the chat. Everybody that got an L, drop an L in the chat. Would love to hear from you. I want to see nothing but W's, hopefully, but I understand some of you had London, some of you had Stafford, some of you had Puka, and they didn't quite deliver the way you need him to deliver. Now, running back 1, Bijan Robinson. We'll have another video. We'll probably do a Dynasty video after this, immediately after this on the Dynasty channel. Let me go over to Rumble and see what my Rumblers are doing over here. I've got Landman over here. Landman is in the house with the fellow Rumblers. Cake is over here. Bijan and Bill saved me. Good job, Cake. Good job, Landman. Appreciate both of you. We got super chats flying in, but I just want to say one more time, I've said it like 3 or 4 shows in a row, but I don't know if everybody's catching every show, so I wanted to just come in here and say this. I can't do this without you. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you. This show does not exist without you. And if you sit here and you say, oh, this is Smitty's show, it's not really Smitty's show, it's our show. It's the Fantasy Football Show community show. We do not exist if all of you don't come together to make this what it is. And if I don't say thank you enough, if I don't say thank you enough during a super chat because I'm trying to roll to the next one, I just say thanks for the super chat. I truly mean every single time I stop and think about what we're doing here and how fast we're growing and what this community means to so many people that may have even lost, you know, just you can come together and have a place to congregate every single day. Even with the season over, if anybody's, you know, down and out, think about that. This is like you watching Sports Center at night. It's better than Sports Center, right? But you just watch it. It's your me time. And that's what my goal is for you, to have entertainment value as well, which I believe we do better than anybody in the business. I don't think there's a more entertaining show. And I know I say that with bias, but I truly believe it.
I smell meatloaf.
And so my end goal here is not just to help you win championships. That's 50% of it. And I don't even want to say more than 50%. 50% of what I do is to make sure that you are entertained. And it doesn't mean that anything that I'm doing is is not driven in fact or my real belief about fantasy football predictions. I don't want people to take that the wrong way and say, oh, so you're making this bold call here for entertainment purposes. I don't mean that. Everything I do from a fantasy perspective is 100% my gut and what I truly believe. I just mean that I hope that this shows more than just fantasy to you. I hope that if you lost your league, won your league, you still are sitting here going, I'm here for the show regardless of fantasy, 24/7, 365. We never take days off. This show is your entertainment, and without you, I can't do it. So thank you. Hats off to you. Standing ovation to all of you.
Let him cook.
Thank you all for all that you do. Truly. I can't thank you enough. If I don't thank you enough, I'm sorry. I keep repeating it because I want you to know how much I'm grateful. Flea Nice dropping $100 wad. Everyone is pretty.
Smitty, everybody's pretty.
Flea Nice says, beat my punk child good friends. Super Bowl champs. I bought tickets and sent my child buddy live to the game in Atlanta to harass Puka, Kyren, and Pitts. Love them, but they had to go down. Flea Nice Super Bowl victory. Do it live. Thanks, my doing it live. That's my bookshelf. Oh yes. So this bookshelf here, Flea Nice and Perps were the ones responsible for dropping the super chat at the moment of conception of this bookshelf. So they're sponsoring this bookshelf from here until the end of time. So congrats to both Flea Nice, though, and BBQ, because they both were dropping wads when that happened. So thank you very much, Flea Nice, for the $100 super chat and all of the amazing generosity you've shown this channel and all of the community within it over the years or the year. And on to next year. On to 2026. It starts now. The Chase Brown video drops at 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. or 7 a.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. my time, 5 a.m. my time, 5 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. Eastern. Sorry. Fumbling around with the time. Look at this $200 hauler from Jaguar dropping the 200 wad on screen.
Smitty, everybody's pretty.
Jaguar, appreciate you.
Mashed potatoes!
Jaguar dropping a 200 wad on screen. What a monster. Love you, Smitty, Travis, BBQ, Human, Ziggy, Pony, Win, Fish, and everyone in this awesome community. Jaguar, amazing. Everybody, amazing. Everybody drop a, cucumber emoji, fire emoji, W in the chat for Jaguar. Jaguar.
Mashed potatoes!
Unbelievable, Jaguar. And I appreciate you. Hopefully you won a championship or two. If not, we're going to get you one this coming season. $50 hauler from Brian.
$50. Give me $50 holler. Get by the brother, Smitty. Give me $50.
Where's Denny, by the way? Praise God. Good evening, Smitty. Down 48 points with Bijan, Kyren, and Pitts. Won my league tonight. Thank you for all that you do.
Let him cook.
This guy just said, keep handing it to Bijan. I need 48 points. Forget Kyren, forget Pitts. Bijan, take me home. And Bijan took him home. Brian, thank you for the $50 hauler. You're the man, the myth, the legend. Unbelievable. We've got won my championship because of you, Smitty. Can't wait for next year. Dallas Cowboys, appreciate you. Thank you for the $20 hauler, you straight up monster.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Can't thank you enough. EA Goats dropping a $100 wad on the screen there. No, 100.
Smitty, everybody's pretty. $100+ I I don't even know why we're getting daddy, why? $100+.
EA Goats, thank you for dropping the 100. Jaguar, the 200. Just unbelievable, you guys. EA Goats, Jaguar 200, Flea Nice 100, Brian 50, EA Goats 100. I mean, just unreal. Unreal. Dallas Cowboys, the $20 hauler. Appreciate you so much. Flea Nice dropping another 20 wad.
Alert. Super chat alert.
I mean, just unreal. Final lineup: Burrow, Harvey, Bill, Hendy, Burden. Chase, Fannin, Dicker, the kicker, and Texans D. And guys, he asked me between Burden and another player, and I forget which one, but he went against what I said, Burden. And that's the heart of this thing. You got to trust your gut. His gut, actually, even though some of this is, obviously show driven, it's him driven, it's the community driven, influence. But this man made a decision put his balls on the table, made a decision when it mattered, and he went out on a limb and picked Burden instead of whatever option it was, and he won his championship. You got to be able to trust your gut, and Flea Nice did it, and he did the right combination of choosing between what community is thinking together, because we come together. We voted DJ Moore over Burden in a community vote. I don't know if that was the call, but congrats, Flea Nice, for having the cojones to make the decision. So congrats, and thanks again for all that you do, bro. Absolutely fantastic. Let me see if I can find any other $20 super chats. This one from I don't know how to say your damn name. I'm going to call you MG. MG, thank you for the $20 hauler.
Alert. Super chat alert.
MG says, all three of my teams made their championship. All three of them won. Thanks, Smitty.
Mashed potatoes.
MG, very proud of you, my guy. Very, very proud of you. That's unbelievable. I love hearing all these victories, bro. Just unreal. EA Goats, you were so excited you didn't read my super chat. I didn't? Oh, geez. Hold on a second. Guy dropped a $100 hauler, and I closed it. I closed it. Winning. I'm sorry. I had a 90% chance of winning, and Drake London and Kyle Pitts did nothing. And Bijan canceled my winnings for the year. It had such a nice vibe going. Look at this guy. He lost. He still comes in and drops a $100 super chat. EA Goats, you're truly the GOAT, bro. Lost 1K. 2026 is going to be the best. PS, please remove me from the Marvin Harrison video and place me on the Hendy video. Thank you. Yeah, about that. If I play it again, I don't want to play it. The Hendy video, man, I'm not going to play the Hendy video either yet. Just 'cause I feel like it's not the right time to do it. Remind me, EA. Go. Actually, I'm going to write a reminder to myself. EA Hendy. I will do that. I will take care of that after the show. We only press that button when it needs to be pressed. I don't want to ever play that unless we have a reason to celebrate. So we're going to hold off a little bit, at least when we're hyping them in the off season. I'll change that after the show. Thank you, EA Goats. Again, appreciate you, and I'm sorry that you lost. And what a generous person to drop a super chat like that, a $100 hauler, when he ended up getting canceled by Bejan. He's still out here doing it live. EA Goats, it starts right now. 2026 starts right now. We got a $20 hauler by 540. We got another $20 hauler from Flea Nice. Just a monster. CMC and Chase Brown got me the championship, coupled with .09 from London. Thanks, Smitty. Your show helped me maneuver through a ton of injuries.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. This one's for Flea Nice, another 20.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Thank you, Flea Nice, for dropping the super chat. And on that note, yeah, I would say EA Goats might want to be on the new Bijan video, but I think that's going to need some time. Bijan's the one that eliminated him in the game. EA Goats, let me know if there's another video you want to be on. You deserve to get on 2 of them, bro. Flea Nice's final lineup: Burrow, Harvey, Bill, Hendy, Burden, Chase, Fannin, Dicker, the kicker, and Texans D. Flea Nice, are you on the Hendy video? If not, I want to put you on the Hendy video as well. You might already be, but I'm going to write down to put you on there. Awesome. Thanks again, Flea Nice. Actually, that might have been one I already read, this one. But appreciate you again, Flea Nice. Thank you, EA Goats. You guys are the man. The men. The men. The men, the myth, the legends. All right, let me get through the rest of these super chats and we'll open up phone lines. I lost both championships, but my boy Bijan's #1. Thanks, Sizzle. Appreciate you dropping the super chat. I'm sorry if you lost. We're going to get you that championship in 2026, pal. Thanks to you and this community, I won my trophy league for the first time in 13 years. The champ is here. Praise Bijan and praise Smitty. Thank you, pal.
I smell meatloaf.
Ma, get that couple racks. Thanks. Appreciate you, my boy, dropping the super chat. Congrats. Just won my league, Smitty. Opponent needed 20 from Stafford and London and didn't get it. What a day. I mean, remember the guy that says Stafford and Puka were guaranteed to get him that 56 points? And we said, bro, you can't come in and say that. He goes, I already won. I got Stafford and Puka. And everyone's like, you just cross streams on that. You can't cross streams like that. That's like triple stamping a double stamp. No Quincy's. You can't do it. So whoever has Stafford and Puka, blame that guy because he completely reversed the cosmic time capsule circuits and the space-time continuum reset. Took second place. Says Scotty. Scotty, appreciate you and thank you for the super chat. Congrats, my boy. Smitty, I was down 20 and won my league with Bijan. He's my keeper for sure next season. You are the man. Thanks for all the help. Bro.
Get Bijan.
And the thing I love about that tune is when it says, it's almost like someone swinging like a sword at you, and it like just grazes you, and it's like, all right. Thank you very much, my boy. Was down 39 with a 1% win percentage, and Bijan came through 1% win. Bro, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Get Bijan. Get Bijan.
It's amazing. 1% chance. 1% chance, bro. That's crazy. Oh, we got a couple more. We got a $100 super chat by Mark Cleveland. Marsman champion. Thanks for your show. I'll call in later if you're taking calls. Mark, you can call in. You can call in like 5 minutes. Okay, call in like 5 minutes. Mark Cleveland with the $100 super chat and the victory at Marsman. Congrats to Mark Cleveland for winning the Marsman. Congrats to Jack of all trades for winning the Moonman. He's the one that got kicked down to the Moonman. He won the Moonman, so he's coming right back. He kept his bags packed. I heard he didn't even unpack at all. So, Jack of all trades is back. Mark Cleveland. Sick Nasty, unfortunately, fell to Golf dropping a $100 super chat over on Rumble. Golf, appreciate you. Let me put that on the screen real quick. Golf with the $100 super chat. He said, great year. Happy for your success. Thank you, Golf. Thank you for the $100 holler.
Smitty. Everybody's pretty. $100+.
Golf, appreciate you, my boy. Golf dropping a wad over on the Rumble. Golf, you still there? Thank you for the super chat, Golf. You're the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, Mark Cleveland, for the $100 super chat. You're the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Cleveland. Both of you gentlemen, thank you. All right, let me see if I have. We got BS stock. Oh, here's my boy. This is my boy. Is it Richard? Richard, you guys, all your guys' names mix me up sometimes. You know, I end up just totally blanking out on who is who. Is it Richard? What is it? What's his damn name? Richard, Rocket, Roger, Robert. Richard. I'm missing my super chat, Big Dog. I'm not missing it, Paul. I'm going through them one at a time. I can only go so fast, Paul. I'm all Richard, Rocket, Robert, Roger, Robert. Bob from accounting. That's what it is. Didn't it used to be Bob from accounting? And then YouTube changed all the usernames and so it comes in different. But I think it's Richard. Yeah, Bob. Bob from accounting. Bob from accounting says, "Hey Smitty, thanks for reaching out this week." Yeah, I sent him a DM. I said, "Where you been?" Still listening to the show every morning. Got one team to the Best Ball Mania 6 final. Didn't do much, but exciting being in it. Did you get high enough to get the 3750, or did you just win the 1,000? I won the 1,000 for being in that like top 600, top 800. But yeah, I think there's a cutoff around like 500 or 490 or something like that, 480, 500 that goes to $3,700 or whatever. I forget what it is. But Bob, congrats on getting to the finals. It's a tough call. I mean, we were in the top 1%, Bob, of the Underdog Best Ball Mania, just getting the team even into that top 600, 700, 800. I think anything underneath like 1,200 people was in the top 1%. Of the 672,672 Best Ball entrants. 672,000 people entered Best Ball Mania, which is crazy. Thank you. Oh, Bob from accounting down there. Bob in accounting. Content Bob from accounting. But I still trying to remember the name, Robert. I was like, Robert, Bob. Sometimes I don't read the thing until I get to the end. So thank you, Robert, for dropping that. Bob from accounting to the mother freaking moon. Paul, thank you for the $50 holler.
$50. Give me $50 holler.
Paul, you there? I'm trying to get through them as fast as I can. I'm sorry I made you wait, Paul. Paul, you still there? Bijan and CMC are them. They're them. I was down by 25 points going into tonight. Bijan left to play. I ended up winning 177 to 148. Paul, it wasn't even close. You were probably sweating too. You probably told everybody in the household it's going to be a close race. It's going to be a close race. It wasn't a close race, bro. Second in my other league, survived the Purdy 60-point bomb. I won $3K total between two leagues. Thanks for all the help. Thank you, my boy. Paul to the mother freaking moon. Paul was worried. He was sweating. He changed twice. He was sweating through his shirt. He had to change. He had no idea. All those sweat stains and pit stains for nothing, bro. You crushed it. I smell meatloaf. Didn't even need any of the extra points, really. Thank you, Paul, for dropping the super chat. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, my boy. Let me see if I have any others that I need to. Golf, thanks again. Golf to the moon. Rock out, appreciate you. Won 2 championships out of 8 leagues. That's still good, Rock out. Nice job. I mean, anytime you win a championship is damn good. This one here from Maris Sports, appreciate you. Yo, Smitty, back-to-back champ, had only 25% chance to win after that King Henry blow-up, but Purdy saved me, and Henry and Hampton came through with the TDs. Triple H and Associates delivered. Thank you for everything, Big Dog. Thank you, pal.
Alert. Super chat alert.
$20 super chat. $20 super chat.
alert. Super chat alert.
Won the ship thanks to your Bijan call. Thank you, pal. Was down 18 going into tonight, and then Bijan opponent had Nacua. Wow. What a... I mean, I could see you almost like wanting to like not have that. You know, you like if you could swap Puka and Bijan, you might have. You know, can anybody admit that they might have said, give me Puka? The way Puka's been playing, like if you had to choose between the two, imagine that choice. You know, Bijan delivered. Bijan's so amazing. Love the entertainment part. That's why I come back. Thank you, Smitty. You're the GOAT. Thank you, Apex. Hopefully you come back for the other part too. It's like, I don't come back for the fan. I come back for just sealed my 7 ship in 13 seasons tonight with your help. You are beautiful people in the chat. Much love, everybody, and congrats to everybody who took home the trophy. Thank you, JT. Appreciate you. I'm going through these as fast as I can, guys. Lost the championship by 3 points. Faced King Henry and Bijan. Wow. That's a painful one, too, because you watch Henry do it, and then you had to watch Bijan just go above and beyond tonight, where it's like, come on, can't he just get like 100 and a touch? Like, that's brutal, man. I'm sorry. Let me send you to the moon just for you know, recovery's sake, just so you don't have to. You need some support here.
To the moon.
I'm sorry you lost, my boy. That's brutal. You know, some of fantasy there is some luck factor in the final weeks. Not that it's lucky that you have the right players. It's just lucky in that most of it is skill and bad luck. Like when people say half of fantasy is luck, I don't agree with that. I think, you know, there's a reason why you might be this person. There's a person in your league. Hopefully it's you. If not, we're going to train you to get there. You know, through amazing off seasons and learning and making your weaknesses and turning them into strengths. But there's always a guy in your league, hopefully it's you, that wins like most of the time. You know, and if it was luck, that wouldn't happen. The part about fantasy that we can control, though, is to have enough support, backups, multiple quarterbacks. The things we're going to work on this offseason on top of the mantra of diversification across your fantasy football portfolio, which we're going to speak about all year. We're going to talk about proper backup situations, having a abundance of quarterback play, and just setting yourself up for success so that like the unlucky parts that could get bestowed upon you, you don't have it. You have as limited amount of bad luck as possible. But sometimes it's like, you know, Gibbs doesn't deliver, Lamb doesn't deliver, Pickens doesn't deliver, Achane doesn't deliver, Josh Allen doesn't deliver. Like literally this week was probably one of the worst weeks for majority of all fantasy football monsters to not step up and have a good week. It was crazy. So it was kind of a wild ride. Real MVP, $10 super chat. Found your channel a few years back. Started a Dynasty League 3 years ago. Grabbed Gibbs and Bijan in their rookie years because of you. Just closed back-to-back titles after Bijan tonight. Thanks, Smitty. Thank you. And that's awesome, Real MVP. Congrats on that, bro. What an amazing testimonial. I might put that up on my thefantasyfootballshow.com in the testimonials, because that is quite a testimonial, my boy. If you don't know about it, thefantasyfootballshow.com, which I'm going to make some changes this year and maybe go toward, don't tell anybody, you guys are going to hear from me first on it. Probably at least very strongly thinking about turning it a little bit, the rankings, all that, nothing's going to change. Turning it a little bit into more of a one player spotlight type of article situation. So that, you know, there'll be it's going to be, dare I say, more off-season geared than in-season. And that's kind of the way that my content goes, because I'm so busy during the season. And I'm trying to think of ways to remedy that to make the in-season as active as the off-season content-wise. But it's basically going to be just a farm of information on players. So you're going to search for Bijan. You're going to get Bijan videos, Bijan content, Bijan. It's going to be very player profile geared this year. So get ready for that on thefantasyfootballshow.com. Right there. And I got to put that testimonial up because that's a great one. Man, look at some of you guys. This generosity just flowing in tonight. Appreciate every single one of you dropping super chats. I need 37, got 39. Love Bijan. Thanks, Smitty. You're the man. 365. Rowdy, thank you for the super chat. You monster, you. Trade Henry McBride for Lamb and a keeper. I would probably take... That's a tough one because McBride's so positional advantage, like, you know, the goodness behind that, you know. But I think I might take the Lamb side by a hair. I just don't know if Derrick Henry has anything left. But Lamb and McBride is pretty tough because of the way Lamb finished. But I think I still would take that. Chat, would anybody rather have Henry and McBride? It's really close. McBride is that good. I mean, he is literally above and beyond everybody. Thanks. Let's see here. 3 leagues, 2 championships, 1-1. Thanks, Kerwin. Appreciate you for everything, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the win. 1-2 fantasy championships. Thanks for the help. Thank you for the super chat. I won the last catch by Puka. Wow. In my home league, was down 9, like I told you last night. Congrats, Hayes. Congrats, bro. Way to pull through, bro. So excited for you. Woke up down 102 to 106 with my Bijan and opponent have Puka to play. Won the championship 142 to 122. Crushed them. Thank you for all the advice, entertainment this year. You're the GOAT. Thank you. Appreciate you. Smitty, your boy is officially the champ. Who should I keep in my keeper league? JSN, Achane, or Jettas? Definitely JSN right now. The trade value alone, you know. Smitty, I won because of you for your first time in 5 years. Achane, Chase Brown, RJ Harvey. Congrats, bro. Congrats, man. We're big Chase Brown people around these parts. We're big Achane people, and we're even bigger Bijan people.
Got him.
Get Bijan.
Makes me twitch. Place 173rd in DraftKings main best ball contest 5,000. If Puka caught one of those last 2, I'm pretty sure I would have won 7,500 instead. JCM carried my running back room after Scat and Najee got hurt. Congrats, man, on the win. Appreciate you. Rock out. Won 2 championships and a second championship. Was down 24 points and came back thanks to Stafford and Puka to win by 7.5. Congrats, Rock out. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the help this year, Smitty. Scored 192 to blast my opponent. May, Henry, Bijan, McBride were all I needed to win. Congrats. Appreciate you, Encino, man. Nice job. And Donald Schwarzenegger says Stafford didn't even come close. I was worried for nothing. Remember how worried he was? Excited for 2026 and being a part of the community. Get down. The man, Smitty, the man, get to the chopper. Thank you, Donald Schwarzenegger. Appreciate you very much. Smitty won it. Thanks. Keep Bijan or Gibbs. I don't know, bro. Probably Bijan right now. He's the flavor of the moment. But, I mean, damn, they're both amazing. I think you got to keep Bijan. You could probably try your best. John says, have a great night. Have a great night, John. John's mad we're not talking Dynasty. John, you'll be happy to know that a Chase Brown Dynasty video drops on the main channel tomorrow morning. And on top of that, we're going to do a Dynasty show after this on Bijan. How many championships did I win? I don't know, bro. I haven't even checked like 7 of the leagues because I'm too busy. Smitty won it. Thanks. Keep Bijan or Gibbs. Chat, we're voting Bijan tonight, aren't we? I don't think we're gonna go away from Bijan tonight on that question.
Hi, my name is Bijan Robinson. I like long walks on the beach. And, well, I also like scoring.
Yeah, I think everybody's gonna. Gibbs is fantastic, though. Just so you know that I feel that way. Nick, appreciate you. Thanks to your advice, I won the championship. Shout out to Chase Brown and Christian Watson. Thanks for all your guidance. Thank you, pal. Appreciate the super chat. You're the man, the myth, the legend, bro. Forgot to say that I now am back-to-back champs after tonight. Thanks for all the super chat and hours of watching your content. Keep killing it. Thank you, Nasty. Appreciate you for dropping another message there. Down 32, and I have Bijan and Kyren. Woo! Championship. Gregory, I bet you were worried. And I don't blame you. You should have been worried for a minute. And then you started to see how it was unfolding. Thank you, Smitty. I won my league. King. Congrats, King. Guys, thank you for all those super chats. It was very generous of all of you. And can't thank you enough. Phone lines are open.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
I mean, geez. Appreciate all of you. What a day. What a day. I mean, look, there's a couple things that ended up badly, overall, right? Just the lamb, just all the things that went astray. But to close out the 2025 season, to close it out on at least a player that this channel has promoted more than any other channel in existence, in my opinion, and I think you all would agree. Nobody likes Bijan more than we do. No one likes Achane more than we do. No one likes, and that's my opinion, but I'm pretty sure everybody could also agree on that, because we took a lot of heat, and have we've taken a lot of heat for a lot of these players that didn't maybe shine right away. Like Bijan, his rookie year, number 1, number 2, number 3 running back. What do you do? He's running back 9. So we took an L. You have to take an L. If you're going to claim to be the highest on Bijan as a rookie and say that you invented Bijan Robinson, then you got to take an L when he's running back 9 his rookie year. But damn Skippy, if I'm not excited, and if 2025 didn't end on an amazing note that our one prized possession in fantasy football, this man right here, Bijan Robinson, if this isn't the way to go out, with the 25 season coming to a close and walking into 2026, I can't think of a better way than to watch Bijan Robinson explode for over 200 total yards and 2 touchdowns. So congrats one more time, and now it's time to get on to 2026. And on the phone line, if everybody can mute, but Travis, you are live.
What's up? Yeah, I got 2 championships, so I'm happy. Stafford killed me, though. I lost by 9 points in my other championship, and so 6 of those points alone were interceptions off of Stafford, so that's tough. But I'm happy with 2.
Yeah, Paul, that's fine. If you drop 250s and you want to get on a video, that's fine too. Just any $100 super chat accumulation on the night, you can put your name on a video. Yeah, Travis, congrats on any championships. They're always good.
Yeah, that huge Puka TD that got called back, that one hurt, but what can you do?
Yeah, it did. I was watching that, man. That Christian 3654. Congrats to you as well. Yeah, and that was an amazing catch. Like Puka, that was unreal because the ball was like this, and the defender's hand was like on the ball or like hitting Puka, and he still grabbed. It was kind of like they were both touching the ball, and Puka one-handed grabbed the ball like this, and then it was going out of bounds, and it didn't move until when they hit the ground or whatever. But that catch was unreal. It's like he was like he palmed it going by, like boom. It was like one of those old commercials that were fake that the NFL players would like palm a ball when it'd be coming through, at 100 miles an hour.
I know it.
That's crazy. Like Puka's madman. I do worry about about Puka though. Doesn't he feel like he's definitely? I don't know. Let me merge Rock Out. Hold on. Rock Out, mute yourself real quickly. I'll be right with you, pal. I just don't want the reverb. It doesn't it feel like Puka's like acting a lot different than he used to. Like he's very cocky, and boy, does he deserve to be because he's amazing.
Never heard a peep from him.
But now he's like running his mouth a lot. He's live streaming in the locker room, and his own teammates are like, "Bro, turn that off. You're not allowed to do that." And he's like, forget you. Like, he's getting an attitude, which I like, and we all like, but he's going in a weird.
On like streamers podcasts and stuff, like, doing all types of stuff.
Yeah, it feels like. Let me merge one more call. Just mute yourself, caller. I'll be right with you, but please hit mute. It does feel like he's kind of going in a direction that if it gets like worse, like right now it's fine. If he just throttled it back and this is kind of where he hovered, like where he's kind of arrogant, but like you talk to him, he's like, yeah, I know, glory to God and all that, but like I'm the man, like, and he's just like, he's live streaming in the locker room. You can do worse, you could go out speeding and going 120 miles per hour, and he's not doing any of those things. He's live streaming in the locker room. He's going on a podcast, but he's
change, yeah.
But he's definitely acting a little bit different, and the fact that this is a guy that says he's going to retire at 30, and he's constantly getting hurt. It seems like there's a lot of little red flags being planted that haven't grown into anything yet. But wow, is he kind of acting wild? He's acting very arrogant, which part of a little piece of that's fine. I just hope he doesn't go off the rail.
Yeah.
And remember, receivers, they get hit in the head a lot. He's always getting injured. And so he could have a lot of concussions that cause that personality change. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. But he's definitely acting kind of out of pocket. Right now it's fun.
And like, I love Puka. And I mean, he's awesome. He's fun to watch. He's great. But there's going to be, he might be going top 3 in redraft, and I don't know if I can take him there, and I might miss out on the number 1 wide receiver. But when there's guys like Bijan and Chase and Gibbs and all them sitting there, it might be hard for me to take them that high anyway.
The thing with Puka, yeah, that was weird. Puka live streaming, and Michael says Puka live streaming in the locker room and then lying to his teammates about it, and then going live on streams to Dayton Ross, all that stuff. It is all weird because his teammates were like nice about it. Like, bro, you can't live stream. And like, hey, don't live stream with me in the background here. I'm in the locker room. Like, this is a private place. I could be having a conversation. And like, people are overhearing what I'm saying. And he's like, I'm not live streaming. And he's lying to him. And he was live streaming in the locker room. It's wild, bro. He's definitely, definitely a little bit off his rocker. But man, we love Puka. We love Puka.
But, that is like common sense, though. The locker room thing. Like that's like rule number 1.
Yeah.
Keep things in the locker room.
And I'm not even going after him about what he was kind of knowingly doing that Aiden Ross was on to do. Like, I know a lot of people were upset about that. I didn't. That wasn't something that really. The part that I didn't like is that he's mad dogging the refs, like, putting himself in a position where. You need to go out and play and win games, and you don't need to be getting the refs against you as you go into the playoffs, trying to, at that time climb seeding and all that. It's just, he's off his rocker. But anyway, neither here nor there. Bijan Robinson, unbelievable 200 total yard game. Now, a couple weeks ago, we had made comments that, him and Gibbs were rotationally the number 1 overall player. We liked Gibbs. When Gibbs is popping off, Gibbs is the number 1 overall pick next year. When Bijan's popping off, Bijan's the number 1 overall pick next year. It is kind of, depends on what the player is doing at the current moment in time. Let's be honest. When Gibbs had his 3 touchdown game, everybody felt like he was the number 1. But the one thing that doesn't change, even though Gibbs and Bijan can flip sometimes based on how they perform, they're both the top 2 picks in my mind in 2020. 6 fantasy football, PPR, non-PPR, Dynasty, redraft, doesn't matter. Superflex would be the only thing where I'm drafting a quarterback ahead of them. But these are the 2 top players in fantasy, period, for me. Someone, like you said, might have Puka at 3, or some might even put him 2. There's JSN conversations. There's people called in and go, Smitty, let me help you out. Remember that guy? Let me help you out. The experts on XM Sirius Radio are picking JSN number 1. I just wanted to help you and give you that information. Remember that guy?
He saved your show.
He saved me. He saved me. I'm glad he guided me. In fact, I'm glad he fantasy explained me. I'm taking Bijan right now. I'm taking Gibbs tier break. Not a big tier break, but a big enough break that it's those rotational players in a compartment, locked in with a key, the key thrown away. And if there's any sort of, mixing up of the two in a blender, it's just Bijan and Gibbs bouncing around in that blender, and that's it. Below that, you have Puka, you have JSN, you have whoever you want to put in there. CMC, if it's redraft, if you want to argue CMC. But it is Gibbs, it is Bijan, it is tier break, and then it's everyone else, which you could definitely argue who's 3. Are you going to bank on CMC's stem cell, making him go one more season? I'm fine with that if you want to. JSN, Puka, Jamar Chase, all are in that wheelhouse. Absolutely. One more $50 hauler. Hold on one second, Travis, and then phone callers. Just mute real quick. I'll be right with you all. This one here from Paul, second $50 super chat for tonight, and add me to the Bijan video, big dog. Top 2026 top 5 running backs, Bijan, Gibbs, Achane, of course, is going to be in the mix. But we did a Dynasty show on Achane last night. Was it, Travis? Last night?
Yeah.
I think it was last night. And there's concerns, but there's also a lot of excitement for Achane. But there's some concerns that parallel to JJ. Like, look at JJ. He was situation proof, quarterback proof, we thought, but then he wasn't. And now you see Achane completely drop off with viewers, not catching balls like Tua Tagovailoa would feed him, and you wonder what's in store for Achane for next year on the sum total of a season. When we're getting a sample of Achane we don't necessarily love, and we haven't gotten the Achane of old without Tua Tagovailoa. And it's not to say Tua's great. Tua just fits really well with him. Tua just uses him as a safety blanket, and we need to make sure that before we start locking Achane into the number 3 overall pick or number 3 running back, we just got to be careful and make sure that they don't that they address the quarterback situation and the offense in ways that make us feel comfortable. But thank you for the $50 super chat. Let me put this on the Bijan video. You are the first one to be added to the Bijan video. And anybody else that dropped 100 or higher that wants a video, put a bunch of green checkmark emojis by your who you want to be added. And please don't do it unless you dropped a $100 video, $100 hauler. But anybody that I missed that wants to be on a video, let me know. That dropped a.
Get Bijan.
Okay, Paul, you're the first one on this one. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you. Paul's going to be right here in the corner. All right, let me get the rest of these super chats out real quickly. Racing Boy, thank you for the super chat, my boy. He says, lost the Dynasty Championship 23.5, so even ton just wouldn't have helped. 3rd in redraft and 2nd in Dynasty. Let's remedy that, Racing Boy, for 2026. Don't go anywhere. Please, nobody say, oh, I'll see you next year. I'll be back in April. You need a week or 2 off. Check with Travis, and we'll schedule that. See if there's room in the PTO. We'll see if you can get some time off. But run that through HR. There's no way anybody should be leaving for months and months. This is your entertainment factor as well, but we need to get to work on 2026. I was wearing my Bijan jersey. Game will be known as the Bijan Bowl. My first round pick, well selected, best running back in the league. He is by far the number 1 runner in the National Football League. And even Barkley says that. It's not a knock on any fantasy production or receiving work, although he's probably the number 1 or number 2 or number 3 receiving back in the league as well. You got CMC, you got Achane, you got Bijan, you got a plethora of options, but he certainly is a top 3 receiving back, and he's the number 1 running back by far and away. Footwork, skills, balance, contact balance, jump cut, explosion, acceleration, speed, footwork, everything about him. What, Travis?
Did you see, I think it was halftime, Raheem Morris said like, oh, he's the best, either running back or best player in the NFL. It's like, yeah, thanks for acknowledging that finally.
Yeah. I was wearing the Bijan jersey. Thanks again, Jordan. Appreciate you. Congrats again. Last two super chats, then over to Rockout, and then over to the rest of you. As of now, 2026, I think I go 1 through 10. Chase, Bijan, Puka, JSN, Gibbs, Lamb, JT, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Achane, Chase Brown, 1, 2 of 6 leagues. Thanks, man. Won my top league. Well, congrats on winning your top league. Thank you for dropping that. And then this one from H13, who H13, I was thanking everybody last night, I think it was. Everybody that's been contributing all year, dropping massive wads. I think I forgot to mention you when I was trying to think of everybody that was coming to my mind. And so I'll mention you now and just say I can't thank you enough for all the super chats and support you've dropped throughout the year. Thank you so much, my boy. $10 hauler and won both of our championship games. Kyren helped me come back and win by 3.4. Then Gotti had some life at the end of that game. Kyren helped me come back from 19 to win 35 points. Let's go. Appreciate you, H13. Thanks again, my boy. And then D-Rock dropping the 50 wad on screen. My boy D-Rock coming in strong. Thanks, Smitty. I finished 2 out of 4 championships. Finished 3rd and 5th in the other 2 leagues. Looking forward to the offseason. Well, it starts now, so you're looking forward to tonight is essentially what you're trying to tell me, D-Rock. Hey, Smitty, I'm looking forward to tonight. Because it all begins now, my boy. It begins right now. Let me go over to Rockout. Rockout, you're live.
It was pretty nuts. I was sweating bullets, especially after that missed Puka long touchdown and then the interceptions. I thought I would never win this matchup, but I came up victorious.
Yeah, congrats, my boy.
But yeah,
what else you got? What do you think? What do you think of Gibbs, Bijan? Who are your top 3?
I would go Bijan, Gibbs. I know you kind of think Puka's a little shaky, but probably Puka.
I don't think he's shaky. I didn't say that. To rephrase that, I said that
weird. He's been acting weird.
I'm hoping it throttles down or levels. Like if it sustains right where it is with Puka's antics. Mute yourself real quick, caller. I'll be right with you. If it levels and stays, even if it doesn't go down, it just stays where it is, where he's kind of arrogant right now. He's talking a lot of trash everywhere he goes. It's almost like as if he realized he's good for the first time. It's weird. If it stays there, I'm fine with it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I'm actually, I like a little of it. I want my wide receiver to have a little bit of aggression and cockiness and arrogance. And I even like that with my quarterback too. So I'm fine with that. But if it gets progressively worse because it's come out of nowhere, you wonder if there's something going on, because that's the way Antonio Brown started. That's the way, I'm not calling him Antonio Brown. I'm just saying there was a moment where Antonio Brown wasn't Antonio Brown. You were just like, Antonio Brown's acting a little weird. And he's getting a little weirder. And he's getting a little weirder. And it happens to wide receivers. They take a lot of headshots and get injured. It's just like a personality change. But, man, I love Puka. Yeah. I hope it does. So I'm not shaky on him. I'm just saying I'm hopeful that it stays where it is. But, yeah, in 2026 fantasy football, Puka at 3 is not crazy at all. Jamar Chase is obviously amazing. But you've got the ups and downs of the Bengals, the ups and downs of Jamar Chase's injury history, the ups and downs of Joe Burrow's injury history. There's like 3 different, components to that you got to worry about. Puka's always getting hurt. There's that. You got to worry about that. Stafford, what happens if Stafford leaves next year? And some people might say some people are going to say Stafford's under contract, Smitty. That's not true, though, because even though he has more, he's like I think it was a 2 or 3 year, 2-year deal. It's a 1-year deal, though, that they've admittedly said it doesn't matter if it's 2 years. It's a 1-year contract. It's set up to be readdressed every offseason, and they basically just pencil it out for the 1 year of the contract terms, and they make it so it's team friendly as possible. But for Stafford to stay, he's got to renegotiate his contract, or he could even retire. His back is going to have issues in the offseason. He's currently obviously getting like injections and doing whatever he can. And who knows if tonight was a sign that there's something with the back right now. Who knows? Because he looked damn awful. But what happens to Puka? Stafford's gone. What happens? You know, so there's all those things you got to think about.
Yeah.
But I still love Puka.
And what do you think about McBride going into next year?
Second round pick. Will I spend it? I don't know. I think if Brissett is the plan, if they're looking at Brissett as the starter, if they're looking at Brissett as their future, regardless of being 32, 33, whatever he is, I'm on board with McBride being probably, you know, a top 20 overall pick in my mind. Like, I would take him there. Would I take him at 12 or 13? No. Will he go there? Hard to say, because there are a lot of people. All it takes is one person in the league of 12 where someone's like, I love drafting the positional advantage, and they take him. Like, it doesn't matter if his ADP is at 18, he could go at 13 because it just takes one early tight end drafter. But would I take him? The latest I'd take, or the earliest I'd take him, would maybe be 15 right now. I think, and because of my approach this year of diversifying all my teams as much as I can, I think that's going to be one or two leagues out of 10 or 12 that I would do it. You know, I'm not going to do it a lot, but I'd definitely take him at 15 and start building around that. But I will say this: if there's one thing that I've told people, and there'll be a big push for this type of approach, I guess you could say, is the earlier you draft, the easier it is to draft a tight end early, because you still get all of your steals throughout the entirety of the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth rounds before people jump on them. So when we go on Underdog, promo code Smitty, and we start to draft early, I'll drop the link in the live chat. The big board comes out right after the Super Bowl. I believe the day after the Super Bowl. We'll be drafting the big board. We'll jump in there, and that's the time to draft the early tight end approach with McBride in round 2, because you'll be able to make up the difference later, because no one will be on top of the sleepers and breakouts that we have. You know, you won't, but as we get closer to August, all of your sleepers start to get taken from you, and everybody catches up, and then all of a sudden going McBride in round 2 leaves you with a void. So this will be a big push for me. The earlier you draft, the more easy it is to draft McBride in round 2. All right, rock out. Mute yourself real quick. I'll be right with you. Appreciate you.
All right.
Let me hammer out these. This is a $20 hauler from my boy Ross. Next phone caller, I'm coming for you. 1 second. Just hang tight. Bijan closed out my championship week 2 of my 3 leagues this year. Dropped 200 plus in both leagues. Won big money this year with your advice and help. Appreciate the help this year, Smitty. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Ross to the mother freaking moon. Ross, thank you. Galaxy says, thank you, Smitty. Won the championship by 9. RJ was my league winner. Congrats, my boy, on that one. Here's a Smitty approved for you. And then the last super chat I haven't got to yet is this one right here from, who is this? This is from Cal, appreciate you. Lost last year. Last win 2017. Started league winner in 2016. In memory of my bro. Sorry about that, bro. Smitty and content wins. Gibbs and Puka in the lineup, but Chase Brown. So you still won your league, and this to your brother. Hats off to your brother, bro. Standing O. Standing O for your brother, and standing O for the win. I smell meatloaf. Thank you for the super chats. All right, next caller is Mark Cleveland. He's been waiting a while. I'm sorry, Mark. I apologize.
Marsman champ.
Yeah, Marsman champion, waiting on hold.
The champion.
Marsman.
I think I got lucky.
Why do you?
It was tough.
Got lucky with Bijan? You can't get lucky with Bijan, bro.
I didn't have Bijan.
Oh, didn't have Bijan.
I had a big old kicker going tonight.
Oh, okay.
Did he
have
won
Puka?
it on the extra point?
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Did you have Puka?
I didn't have to win.
Did he have Puka?
No, I had I'll tell you.
Let me go look. I got it.
So I had Hampton, Etienne. I had McBride. I won 4 in a row just to get in the playoffs. I was 4-6.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
man.
that trade. Didn't you you traded Bijan and you got Cook and ETN, and that kind of propelled you, right? Is that the deal you did?
Yeah, that got me going, but not immediately. And then I thought Travis had me beat one time, and Michael Wilson went off for 40.
Yeah, you made trade with me.
What a finish. Mark Cleveland, 146.58 to 145.44.
Crazy matchup.
Congratulations. And this is the guy that won Moon Man last year to get into our league. So
no, Mars. I'm back-to-back Mars.
No. I'm saying the guy you're facing won the Moon Man last year, and so he came into the league. And so congrats to him to get into the league and then go this far the first year in.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Cleveland, nice job, my man. Nice job. Appreciate the super chat. Bijan 1.1 for you next year, or is it Gibbs, or is it Puka, or who do you like 1.1? Who do you like 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3? Give me your top three.
I'm Bijan, Gibbs, Puka like that, probably.
Bijan, Gibbs.
Can't go wrong with Bijan and Gibbs, whichever way you take it.
Yeah, it depends how they're playing. You know, Gibbs has a 3 TD game. Everybody loves him. I will say this, though. As much as we're excited about Bijan's situation right now, because he played well, I am a little worried about the quarterback situation and how that's going to change and what they're thinking and what are they going to commit to, and are they still committed to Penix Jr., and what are they going to do, and you know what's the staff situation look like? How is it all going to be jostled around? Kirk Cousins is not it. I understand he can play well at times, but I just don't know what they're going to do. So there's a little bit of flux there. Not that I love Goff, but Goff is at least he's been consistent for years, and they need the right OC in place. Morton's not the guy, and so I think it could definitely go back and forth for us a little bit. Right now, Bijan's the clear one, but Gibbs is right there. It's a tier break. Those are my top two. And then there's a tier break, and it's not a hard tier break so that like you could say that, Achane or CMC or JSN couldn't be close or get into that tier eventually. But right now it is you press a button and just Bijan and Gibbs are bouncing around in there like a ball machine, and who are you going to pick out as the number one? It's just, that's the way I feel right now. But Bijan 1, Gibbs 2, but close.
Yeah, the quarterback does make you pause on Bijan, for real.
Yeah. It's gonna be a wild ride. All right, Mark, anything else? Appreciate you.
And that's all. I appreciate y'all.
All right.
There's a good group in Mars. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you on, call back if you got another one, and 2026 starts right now. Not tomorrow, not later tonight, right now. All right, later, bro.
Later.
That was Mark Cleveland. 765, you're live, and then I'll go over to Indy Joe. 765.
Hey, Smitty, this is Rob from Indiana. How you doing tonight, buddy?
What's up?
Feeling pretty good. I just want to say thank you. You're the best in the game, and there is no bigger Bijan fan than you. I'm actually wearing my RB1, my Bijan RB1 shirt that I got from your show.
Oh,
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. Let me get my shirt on, bro. Hold on a second. We got to wear them together.
I love it.
I appreciate you. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, so tonight I was going into the championship down 90 to 136. He had Puka and Pitts, and I had Bijan. And we actually tied 154 to 154. So if it holds, I should win on bench points.
You're not even sure yet?
Well, now it's 154. The commission called or texted and gave us congrats. But I've seen, through the years, I've seen scores change the next morning. So just hoping there's no change, and hoping that we can get lucky and get the win on the tie. But I've never seen that in a championship game in all the years I've played.
Yeah, I can't find my Bijan running back 1 shirt, but I have another Bijan shirt. I'm gonna throw on here. So this is my Bijan Rocket Man shirt. I'll put this on. We had this for a limited time. All right, so we're at least both wearing Bijan apparel.
Excellent.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I don't know why I didn't have this on when I began the show. I'm ashamed of myself. All right, my boy, anything else? Congrats.
Nope, that's it. That's it. Just want to say thank you and appreciate you, and I always watch your show, and you're the best, buddy. Thank you.
Keep it coming. 2026 starts now. Later, bro. Indy Joe, you're live. You guys are neighbors. Indy Joe.
What's going on, Smitty?
What's up,
So I got a couple things actually going on. First of all, I wanted to shout out C-Cal. Yeah, screw cancer, man. Losing your brother. I lost my brother too not too long ago. Just keep on keeping on. But real quick, so on the Puka side, I do think that he's kind of letting things get into his head a little bit. I mean, pride leads to ruin from what I've always learned in life. And, like, you know, he's just kind of, like, looking like a arrogant guy right now. I've never really been that much of a fan of him. But anyway, we had a conversation back whenever Devontae Adams signed with the Rams during the offseason. And you were asking everybody, you know, hey, like, what does this do for Kyren? And I called in. I thought that, you know, for Kyren, I was going to elevate his game. But I feel like during the season, it actually was more strategic. Like, they had to make sure that Kyren is healthy towards the end to make that playoff run. And so does that concern you at all as far as, like, how Sean McVay is handling Kyren coming up in 2026?
Yeah, let me just, first of all, it's not so much about the receivers. It's about splitting the work between Corum and Kyren, keeping Kyren, like you said, healthy for the playoffs, but I don't think it had much to do with the receivers. If anything, the receiving game just opened up the run quite a bit. But Kyren had a good year, though. I think that the concern, for next year is that Kyren has now had a handful of seasons as a workhorse. He is a smaller back, but that didn't scare me away from having a shelf life of 3 or 4 year expectation of glory. But I might be a little more cautious owning him next year, especially with my new mentality for 2026. And this isn't new, like I'm trying to make up for mistakes. This is just the 2026 game plan. Game plans every offseason change. My game plan this offseason is to embrace the ups and downs of what we're now facing in fantasy football, the busts and the injuries, and just trying to not avoid Kyren. I won't avoid Kyren, but I'm certainly not going to put all my eggs in the Kyren basket this year. Whereas I would have, and did in some ways, you know, at the cost of entry, grab a lot of him in 2026, especially in best ball drafts. And it worked out for the most part, but near the end, in the stretch of games at the end, didn't. So I'm going to be cautiously optimistic about Kyren, and I'm not going to oversaturate because he has taken a beating. And Corum is a pretty solid play, you know, so it's hard to trust it.
Can you draft him as an RB1 anymore?
I don't think you'll need to, so that might be the self-correction, the course correction that might protect us into still being able to dabble in Kyren shares. Because I have a feeling if everybody doubted Kyren last offseason, what do you think they're going to do this offseason with Corum in play now? I think Kyren goes in the
hopefully he drops to like a flex. I mean, even maybe get him in like the 3rd or 4th round. Yeah,
he'll be a 4th or not even 3rd.
So that could be
not even 3rd. He was a 3rd rounder last year. He'll be a 4th or 5th rounder, maybe even 5th to 6th rounder. And there will be good reason
That's
for
money
why.
Right there.
Well, it is, but not in every league, because there is the threat of, if there's a committee next year, you know, what happens? You know, you're just going to get this like mediocre amount of points every week, and eventually you're just going to be like, damn, he's a waste of a pick. You know, there's still a lot of good players in the 4th and 5th round, so we have to be careful not to just say that's gold, we're doing it in every league. This year, no matter what, diversification. You know. But yeah, I think it will self-correct for us. It will be a value. Kyren's decline and concern for decline and concern for multiple or sharing carries will be baked in. It'll all be baked in. Congrats, Adam. All right, anything else, my boy?
Let me see.
You're from Indiana. What's your prediction on Danny Dimes? Does Indy go all in on Dimes' recovery and they don't go dabbling around? And do you trade AR5, or do you keep AR5 as your security blanket? Tell me what you think.
I think that we should keep AR5. I think
not what do you
growing,
think you should do. What do you think happens?
I think they get rid of Danny Dimes. To be honest, I would not sign him after that Achilles rupture. Long term, no way. I would. And they did trade away 2 first-rounders for Sauce Gardner. I think that what's going to happen is the front office is going to get a huge, shakeup in their organization. And that's why Chris Ballard, made that decision to trade 2 first rounds, because he felt like, this is the time, and if it doesn't go that way, then, I'm going to be gone.
What do you think?
I think Shane. That's a tough question. I have to look more into it, but I just don't think they roll with.
Do you think Lamar Jackson?
Like it, but
think Lamar Jackson's an option?
Yeah, I like Lamar. I like Lamar quite a bit right now in that situation that he's in. I just don't know how they get that deal done.
I feel like they can go after a Tua or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Imagine Indy with Lamar, and you don't have a oversaturation of wide receiver talent. It's like good talent, Pittman and Alec. Yeah, that's
and
exactly
Warren.
Well, that's what I was going to say though. The receiver talent. So what does Lamar thrive on? Andrews, run game, JT, Henry, Andrews. Like it all makes sense in Indy. It all makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Shane Steichen, great play caller.
Yeah,
you got Tyler Warren as that's going to be probably the best tight end in the next 2 years.
And that might be what saves Lamar, because Lamar is kind of, he's not necessarily where he needs to be, and there's a big amount of content and news and rumor mill type stuff going around about how the Ravens are not happy with Lamar right now. Let me merge this call real quickly. Hold on. Mute yourself, caller. I'll be right with you. Just please hit that mute button. Husini, mute yourself real quick. Husini, I'll be right with you. Just hang tight. I haven't heard from Husini in a bit, so we need to go to Husini real quickly next. But yeah, anyway, anything else, bro? And I got to go, and I appreciate you. But Lamar to Indy, Lamar to Minnesota, or Lamar to maybe even Miami, and Lamar to. So these would be my top landing spots for Lamar Jackson. I would say Lamar to the Raiders, Lamar to the Colts, Lamar to the Vikings, or Lamar to, what was the other one I just said? Colts, Raiders, Vikings, and Colts, Raiders.
I think it'd be Vikings and Colts.
What did I say? I said something else, though.
Do you think they get rid of him?
Lamar?
What are the chances? Yeah.
40%.
Seems crazy. Do you think it's that high? Wow.
35-40%, I'd say. Which isn't like a lock. It's not a lock at all. It needs to be an offer you can't refuse.
Considering it's a franchise type quarterback, though, that's a lot. I'm not saying I disagree even. But.
Yeah, but what you got to from the perspective of the Ravens is that your window's closing, and you've got to see. Cal said thanks for the thoughts on his brother and everything. By the way, with the window closing, you have to make a decision. Do you still keep building around Lamar, or should you have won it by now? And if you can't, you got to go in a different direction. So, and if you can get the world for Lamar right now, maybe next year you can't. If Lamar gets hurt or something, then they're done getting any value out of him. So it might be time to throw him out there.
Yeah, and he was available before, like we've talked about. What was it, 2 first rounders someone could have grabbed him for?
Mm-hmm.
What was it, the tag they put on him?
Yeah, the 2 first rounder tag, and no one even fit. No one even went after him. Hard to imagine they go after that, but
Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, the Colts, they traded their 2 first-rounders for Sauce, and they could have used those 2 first-rounders for Lamar. I would have taken that deal all day long. You know, to be my franchise quarterback, I would have done that if they were to take that. But, yeah.
All right. Appreciate you,
I don't
bro.
see how the Colts can get it.
I got to roll. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the call. Indy Joe. Later, bro.
All right. Bye, Smitty.
All right. Husini, you're live. Appreciate you.
Oh, Smitty, my man, how are you?
Where you been?
Dude, first of all, I'm in Arizona right now.
What?
That's besides the point.
You hear me?
I'm in
Husini?
Can you hear me?
You're up. You're down up north, down south. I forget. You're nowhere near me, but you're in Arizona. That's good.
Well, I'm actually in Scottsdale right now, but I'll be driving to Sedona, like, I think tomorrow night or something like that. But I'm currently in, like, Scottsdale area. But
about 7-8 miles away from you right now.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I love Phoenix. This place is pretty cool, man. The weather's awesome compared to KC right now. I'm just enjoying. But the main reason why I called is because my brother, his fantasy team, so he has Bijan, and he was in the championship and he won. But last night, he had a 32% chance to win because he started Jalen Hurts and Bucky, and they didn't really give him what he needed. And he was going against Matthew Stafford, Puka, Kyle Pitts. And so he was kind of thinking, oh, like, I'm probably going to lose. Well, no, he didn't lose. He ended up winning by, like, 35 points when he was down by a lot. And, yeah, he just, like, came back, and I'm just like, wow, you better buy Bijan's Stitch jersey by tomorrow morning because he won you the chip. But, yeah, I just wanted to call because of that, because I really thought he was going to lose. I mean, I can't believe Stafford and Puka just didn't really do what they were supposed to according to fantasy football. And so, I don't know. That just was crazy to me. I wanted to tell you about that because he had I don't want to say no chance, but he had almost no chance.
Hey, Husini.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe I can try to figure out a way to get this to you tomorrow real quickly. But I have this Patrick Mahomes a limited edition Fathead poster that is probably, I don't know if you can even take it wherever you're traveling, whatever. It's probably, I would say, like 4 feet tall, maybe. I don't know if you can see the screen right now. But this
wow.
It's a limited. They only printed so many of them. They're very limited from Fathead. How
much do you want, Smitty?
What?
How much do you want for it?
No. I'll give it to you.
What?
Yeah. I just got to figure out. Email me or whatever, and we'll figure out if I can get it to you. I can meet you real quick and give it to you. But this one's yours.
Yeah. Well, I drove here, Smitty, so I have all the room in the world because I didn't fly, so yeah.
Yeah. This is yours, bro. This is all yours. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff anyway. So you're doing me a favor in a way. I might even be able to set up a time, like, and then anybody else that's in Arizona can come get the Amon-Ra St. Brown one.
Oh wow, you're too nice, man. That's awesome.
So email me. You got my email?
I don't think so, but if you give it to me right now, I'll
just
have
go to thefantasyfootballshow.com. Go down to the contact form. And send me. Or actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. I'll just do that. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. But yeah. The reason I haven't been as active on here is just because, one, I have literally 0 teams worth of shit right now, and then 2, I've been tuning in, watching. I just really haven't been, I guess, engaging in super chats and stuff. Nothing really to talk about, I guess, for my end. But I'm excited for off season. I want to make the best team possible for next year, and I'm in that Dynasty league with some Patreon buddies that I'm in, and so I'm pretty excited for that. So I'm definitely going to be tuning a lot this off season, asking a lot of questions.
Yep, let's do it. All right, man. Email me right now so I have it, and then
okay.
And then All right, cool. Thanks, man.
All right, see you
later. Or actually, Husseini, you could. I think I have. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I think I have. Send a text back to the text line. Not this one. The one that I've sent a message to you before on. To Husini. Just send it through that. And just let me know that you have that. That'll be good. All right. Next caller is Brian. Brian, you're live. And then back over to Rockout, then back over to Travis. Then we can do a Dynasty show. So go ahead, Brian. Hold on. Vampy says we did it back-to-back champs. Vampy, congrats. Thank you, pal. All right, go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
Smitty, my friend, is Jaguar.
Jaguar. What's up, Jaguar?
Thank you. Just wanted to call in and say you won me the league. It was uphill battle, but then when I found out about your show and everybody in the community, it's been awesome. And like the previous caller, I can't wait till the next season to build the best team with your help and everybody from the community.
Yeah, Jaguar, I appreciate you, bro. $200 super chat this man dropped just a little bit ago. Appreciate you, man.
Just a small fraction of what you won me, my friend, and I'll be in here this whole next or preseason doing more of that. So I appreciate you, and I'll be calling in more.
Attaboy. Appreciate you, Jaguar. You aren't in Phoenix, are you? I got an Amon-Ra St. Brown Fathead.
I wish I'm actually in LA, but when I fly into Arizona, if ever that's another anything else is available, I'll be there.
Yeah, I might have to do that. I also have some. I got to give Husini one of these. Got some glasses here. I'll give him a pair of Gunners too. All right, Jaguar, appreciate you. Yeah, let me know when you're in town. Appreciate you, bro.
Will do, Smitty. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah. Rock out. Back to Rock out. Thank you, Jaguar, for that super chat. Thank you all for the super chats. Anything else to Rock out?
Yeah, what do you think about Burden, especially if Moore's not there next year?
What do I think about Burden now that if DJ Moore is not there? I like him a lot. We got to keep in mind that, and this is what we said all year. And we gave a lot of start Burden advice this week. We did, but there wasn't enough of it. I wish I'd given more. You know, because a lot of times people will be like, "Do I start DJ Moore or Burden?" And we had a whole chat vote on that, and DJ Moore crushed Burden in the chat vote. So it wasn't just me that would at times be like, "Go DJ Moore," because DJ Moore's had those multiple touchdown games. You can't beat yourself.
Back-to-back great games.
Yeah, you can't beat yourself up over it. But we are a big Burden people here, and the talking point all year has been that they literally drafted him. Ben Johnson drafted him to be his Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I think he's going to be better than Odunze because Odunze wasn't drafted to be his Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's why I think that there's a chance they keep Odunze, and why wouldn't they, right? But if a team comes to them and offers them the right kind of offer and they feel like they can turn Odunze and flip him into something, they could always draft a wide receiver again. They could always bring in somebody. Ben Johnson's, doesn't necessarily. He's not the one that scouted Odunze. He's not the one that brought Odunze in. So there's definitely going to be a potential. Yeah, they got Loveland. They got
Loveland and Burden are going to be the two big guys. I think those are his guys, like you said. And
my biggest wish in the offseason will be that Odunze gets traded to New England.
Me too.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be great.
Becomes a top 12 wide receiver lock.
The only thing that, I love to see Burden doing well because I like him too, but Burden was going to be like one of my number one targets in Dynasty to go and get. But if he finishes the year, like this, it's going to be, the price is going to go way up on him. Because before this point, you could easily, get him a little bit cheaper than he's probably worth from a lot of teams in Dynasty.
Yeah. Outdoors says opponent was done. I went into tonight ahead. Feel bad to have wasted Bijan's awesome game. Yeah, that kind of does suck in a way. You don't even like if you needed 1 point or anything, and then Bijan drops his monster 200-point 2 touchdown 200-point game. then it's like you feel like you got a little bit out of it. Hell yeah, bro! But like you already won. It's like, damn it, man! You couldn't have lent Bijan to somebody else. You just had to waste it away outdoors. All right, rock out. Anything else?
No, but by next year, hopefully we're at 50K or more subscribers.
Hell yeah, bro! Hell yeah! We just lost one.
Yep. Oh, man.
You just said somebody
It's all right.
unsubscribed. I got a ticker over
We'll
here.
make it up.
Oh, hey, can I get a couple of you to hit subscribe right now that I haven't, just to knock that back up? But he, that guy lost, so he's mad. So it's all right. You know, a lot of people, you know, they get mad and they walk away. I'd say like, not a lot, but like 20, 30 people, 40 people, maybe that watch the channel religiously just need like a week or two or a month off and they're just kind of mad. But if you're watching right now, hit that subscribe button. Let's crank those numbers to the moon. We always get, there's always like one or two people too that will thumb down the video as soon as they walk in. They live to thumb down they hate the show, but they watch it every day. You know, just like the hater in the chat that will be like, I hate, you know, Smitty, don't listen to this guy. Then why are you here? Like, why are you in the chat? Why are you watching every day and live to thumb down this video? There's like 3 people that just literally watch it all day and they just can't stand me.
Counterintuitive.
I don't understand it. Little says with his $10 super chat, after week 10, won the last 6 games to win out 2 back-to-back chips in work league 12-man. I had Bijan tonight. My opponent had Puka, and I won by 50. Woo! Nice work, pal. Thank you for the super chat. All right, rock out. Call into the Dynasty show if you want. We'll talk a little Bijan.
All right, cool.
All right, Travis. Anything else, and then we'll get over to the Dynasty channel.
Just the last thing I was going to say was, it almost seems like Raheem Morris is going to end up keeping his job.
Oh, I know.
Because they're winning. They've won 3 straight now, and I just feel like it just feels that way. Which, I mean, you know, the grass is greener thing. It could get worse, I guess, but I don't know. I don't have much faith in them.
Nice job, Tyler. Yeah, I don't know. What are my thoughts on Fannin? I would love him. We invented Fannin. Just one tip. Thanks, Smitty. Yeah, Boots, good job, bro. Thank you, Gavin. What, Travis?
What the Dynasty topic is?
Bijan. I think Bijan.
Oh, right.
He deserves it tonight.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He deserves it tonight. Just a little showering of affection for Bijan. All right, Travis.
I'll call in.
See you over there.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Here's the Dynasty link to get on over to the Dynasty channel. We will be live. Let me see if my I got to go back to my Rumblers. Golf, still nothing since Golf dropped his $100 hauler. Golf, appreciate you dropping that, my man. Golf, see you on the Dynasty channel, right? Golf, you still there? Here's the Dynasty link for those that want to jump onto the Dynasty channel. We'll be there in just, I would say, like 5 minutes. There's the link. Golf, are you still there? Hit that link. If you're watching in the main channel right now, hit this link right here. We're going live on Dynasty in probably, 2 to 5 minutes. Appreciate you all. You guys, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for all the super chats. I don't even know how to begin to thank everybody again because there's so many of them tonight that just such grateful wattage being dropped on the channel tonight. So just sum total thank you. And a special thanks to Jaguar for the 200. Flea Nice for roughly 200 or more as well. Just unbelievable. EA Goats with that $100 hauler. Mark Cleveland with the $100 hauler. Paul with the $50 hauler. Bob from accounting with the $100 wad. Bob from accounting. D-Rock with the 50. Paul with the additional 50. Let's see here. We said Jaguar, Flea Nice, EA Goats, I said right. Mark Cleveland. Yeah, Brian with the $50 haul. Appreciate all of you. And Husini's back on the phone line real quick. Husini, what's up?
Sorry, Smitty. It won't let me email you for some reason, and then that number, unfortunately, I cannot find it. Can you just retext me real quick?
Yeah, let me do it right now so you can tell me if you got it. Hold on.
Thanks.
Let's see here. I think this is you.
832.
Hold on. Don't say it. I just sent you a message.
I
I said yo.
I got it. Thanks, Smitty.
Okay, yeah, I'll message you on there. All right, later, bro.
All right,
Membership chats. Let me do those real quick. Thank you. Celebratory messages here. We have Bo Callahan says 37-month membership. Wow, congrats on that. Bijan won me the league. It's been a long road. Congrats, Bo. Dallas, appreciate 23-month membership. Bijan emojis in the chat. Travis, congrats to the champs. 1-2 on to 2026. Jaime, appreciate you. Thanks for another great year season. Thank you. Let's see here. And the last one here from JP. Thanks to the chat for helping me make the calls. Congrats, my boy. Thank you all. See you all on Dynasty right now. We'll do a Bijan video. Bijan Robinson video. Dynasty. Thank you all for the super chats. You guys are unbelievable. Let's leave on the Bijan theme song.
Get Bijan.
Actually, we got 2 more super chats that just came in here. This one from Christian. Smitty the GOAT, thanks for the advice all season. I've been watching for over 6 years. Reclaimed my first place championship in 5 years. 2026 starts now. Thank you, pal. Christian, congratulations on the win, and thank you very much. TK with a $100 holler. TK, what video do you want to be on? You want to be on the new one?
Smitty. Everybody's pretty.
This one from TK. Yo, Smitty, with Quorum going down and Stafford limping across the finish line, second season now following you, and appreciate all that you do. Second season in a row following you. But what happened, TK? You're saying, yo, Smitty, with Quorum going down and Stafford limping across the finish line. What? Like, I feel like the story hasn't been told. It's like you started to tell a story and then cut it off. Did you win? Did you lose? Is there a question about Quorum and Stafford? And it's a good topic we didn't really get into, the football aspect of, are the Rams in trouble? And the truth is they probably do. Well, we kind of did. I said it looks like the Niners and the Eagles are the the top 2 teams in the NFC. I guess I did cover it, but then we didn't really, we didn't really talk about it too much, but it does feel like the Rams are, the armor's been pierced, and maybe their battery went down to 70% from 100 in one game. It would have been better if they just didn't play. If they just sat all their starters, rested them, and then everybody just kind of didn't know what it was going to look like. The Rams, they're amazing. And then now it's like, we're like, oh my God, they're vulnerable. It's like somebody knocked out the champ, and that's the way it feels, I forgot to put that I won my championship. TK, thank you for clarifying that. So with Quorum going down and Stafford limping across the finish line, you won your championship is what you meant to say.
You've just been Smitty approved.
Congratulations. All right. Now we will head over to the Dynasty channel. Here's the link one more time. Make sure you are ready to rumble. We're talking Dynasty 1.1, Bijan Robinson, Gibbs, who we taking at 1.1. Phone calls will be had. See you all on the Dynasty channel. Don't forget, I'm live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, every single Monday through Friday. Live whenever big news breaks. Live whenever big news breaks. And we're live at midnight Eastern almost every single night. Rain or shine, doesn't matter. It's how Dad did it. It's how America does it. And it's worked out pretty well so far. So we will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Definitely beforehand on some live stream. But additionally, let me come back real quickly, just so you guys understand how serious I am about football and fantasy and providing you content. tomorrow, this is going to be the schedule essentially. Where's my erase? This thing is not even working. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern, Chase Brown video. Sometime midday, a live stream. And then 8 p.m. Eastern. And then midnight Eastern. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a live. This is a live. So 3 live streams and 1 video upload. Tomorrow on the main channel alone, 4 videos. A Dynasty video probably upload. And then I assume I won't have time to do a Rumble exclusive video yet. Those will be in January. So this will be on Rumble. This will be on Rumble. And this will probably be on Rumble. So Rumble, YouTube live streams. Chase Brown main channel upload. And then an additional 1 Dynasty video. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos tomorrow alone. How serious does that sound? See you all on the Dynasty channel in 5 minutes.